In a Game 7 with your season on the line to turn around and getting focused now to face defending champs?
It's been quick turnaround, but it's been great. Obviously this is a team that the majority of our team is very familiar with, and actually me and JC are as well. And George Hill, playing them however many times in the West this year. So it's been good.
What have you seen from LeBron over the past month that exemplifies why he's been able to make it to 8 straight finals?
The same thing you guys have seen. I mean, his the numbers he's putting up in the playoffs, the work he puts in, speaks for itself, and just being able to witness it and be a part of it has been an experience.
Larry, Nick said the trash talking text to Nick Young. Remember him?
Doesn't ring a bell. No, go ahead.
The trash talking texts have been free flowing though.
Yeah, no, he's a fun-loving guy, so it's been fun to it's been fun to exchange back and forth with him.
And during the series, it'll continue.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, Nick's one of those guys that even on the court it'll happen.
You guys are huge underdogs. Do you sort of enjoy that?
Underdogs in whose mind?
Well, the odds makers, I guess.
That's them. We're happy with our odds, and we're very confident.
Do you think it's possible to put it all together this late? Like in the finals, where you guys could all click finally?
We're here. So we've been doing something right, but I think it's we plan on it. It wouldn't surprise us at all. As a matter of fact, that's something we expect.
Can you just describe the experience of making a mid-season switch like that and coming to a team that's led by the greatest player in the league, and what that has been like for you guys to adjust and try to live up to what he needs from you?
It was a major change of pace, because we had I had 2.5, JC had 3.5 years in LA of pretty much being being one role the whole time, and now you come to a team mid-year, an already established team, and try to adjust to what they're doing and figure out where you fit in and stuff like that. So, but it's having guys like LeBron and Corver and Kevin, Tristan, our vets has been a must, because they've been able to help us understand our roles and where we fit in and exactly what we're supposed to do so much better.
Larry, can you categorize your memories of watching these two teams the last 3 years from afar?
Yeah, it was every single game was exciting. Obviously it was it's a different, two completely different teams at this point. Now we've added who we've added, they've added who they've added, and so it's obviously it's gone on for the past 3 years, but at the same time this year is going to present something completely different, because both teams are completely different.
Probably be Eureka moment more, maybe the national anthem Game 1, but going back to the first time you watched an NBA Finals, and here you are, what's your memory of first being a witness to an NBA Final on TV?
Oh, man.
What do you think of when you think of NBA Finals?
This is just you bringing that up. There's so many memories I have. It's hard to even pick out one. But sitting on the couch watching them all and with family and stuff like that, it was always man, it would be so cool to play in that. But at the same time, you're just kind of saying that. You never really think like, okay, I'm gonna be here doing this today. So it's something that hasn't necessarily hit yet, and I'm really hoping it won't until after hopefully we win, so that I can sit back and just kind of reflect on this incredible journey and the experience of a lifetime. Oh, what's up, Adina?
What's going on?
Oh man, look at two of my favorites here.
What's this journey been like? Like everything coming full circle?
It's been wild. It's been wild. Obviously, coming in the league with Lakers, we weren't necessarily, our goals weren't NBA championship, so being able to kind of flip the script and end up on this team here, being the team that my dad played for, being where I've grown up and the team I've rooted for my entire life and now I'm, playing with arguably the greatest player of all time, and potential to win a ring is pretty unbelievable. I mean, I got to play with Kobe Bryant, and now I get to play with LeBron James, and it's the stories I'm gonna have.
On the flip side, like, has Nick offered much since that? Like, what's it like on the other end?
Has Nick offered much? Are we talking about the same person?
Yeah.
No.
He likes to talk.
He loves to talk. No, he's not really. We've obviously it's gonna be friendly and stuff. But we both want the same thing, and so there's gonna be whether we're friends or not, there's gonna be there's serious competition going on out there.
Being back home for work can be weird. Has it been what you expected? Has it been as much fun as you thought it would be to be back home playing for the Cavs?
Absolutely, it's been awesome. Obviously, I loved my time in LA. It was a blast, and I've made friends there that I will have forever. But being home is a completely new experience, and something that I, just being from there is something you think about all growing up, seeing my dad play for the Cavs, and now, being able to hopefully do something for this team that his team never got a chance to is pretty special. So it's been unreal being home. Every bit as fun as I could have imagined and more.
Aside from the experience of all this, you're about to face a team that has weapons upon weapons. What's the defensive challenge, and how do you guys attack a team like this on the defensive end?
To be honest with you, some of our best defense will be our offense. A team like this, you can't give them at live ball turnovers and let them get out and run in transition. So it's going to be key in taking good shots in the offensive end and getting back. Because if you let them run in transition, they start to rack up that 12-4 runs, 13-6, stuff like that, and that's when this building really gets rocking, and that's when this team gets really going. So we just have to take care of the ball and take good shots, honestly.
Can you imagine
During the Western Conference Finals, this team lost on their home floor, something that hadn't happened in the postseason for them, and they had to go to Game 7 with Houston. Do you feel maybe, I know this is your first NBA Finals, but that maybe Golden State's a little bit more vulnerable than they've been in the past?
I don't know about that. I just feel like whether we're at home or whether we're here, I just feel like we as a team, we know we've got a good chance at winning, and what Houston did to them. Obviously, we're going to take notes and watch all that type of film and see exactly what they did to help get a win in this building, and vulnerable. I don't know if that's the word, but it's definitely something that we can use and hopefully take advantage of.
You mentioned playing with the best player in the world, and after Game 7, there was this narrative that emerged that it was an amazing accomplishment for LeBron, and it certainly is. But part of the implication was that maybe the supporting cast hasn't been as good as it was in previous years. Do you guys hear that? Does it matter? Does it bother you?
You hear it. You can't turn on SportsCenter ESPN without it. But at the same time, everybody that's saying that is not playing in the NBA championship. So feel free to judge us, make comments on us, and do whatever else you'd like. But at the end of the day, we have a chance to win a ring, and we've done what it takes to get this far, and we'll continue doing exactly what we're required to and what we need to hopefully get 4 wins in the series.
And is part of it just because, it's part of it, you guys haven't been together that long. Is it still sort of I know it's the finals, so at this point you probably feel like you've been together for a while, but does it still take time?
Yeah, we're definitely still learning more and more about each other's games, the more we go on. This is how it works. I was learning things about guys in LA even though I was there for a while. But yeah, obviously there's this is the final, so we got to get our act together pretty quick. But there's definitely learning to be had, but we just gotta learn quick.
For all you new guys, though, how do you support each other through this time and transition. Is that important just for the new guys coming in to kind of form a bond and be supportive of each other?
Absolutely, yeah, and that happened right away. You know, obviously with me and JC coming in together, we already had that, and you know, had somebody to talk to, and you know, kind of give each other looks to, and you know, so like, man, this is crazy. You know, it's nice to have somebody to go to a team to have somebody like that, but you know, at the same time, George Hill's been awesome for us. Rodney Hood, all four of us are just, you know, so thrilled to be here that there's we don't really need any more direction between the four of us now. We're pretty well integrated.
Because this is the biggest stage. Will your dad's stomach be in knots like crazy because of what's at stake?
I'm sure it will. They were in knots game 62 in Cleveland. That's just how he is. But yeah, I'm sure he will. But I think he'll be more nervous than I will.
Do you have to calm him down at all?
You know what? I don't think that's my job at this point. You know, I'm more so worried about, you know, out here than I am his nerves.